Okay. So it shouldn't have any more issues, I guess. If it does, I don't know what to do about that one. I guess COD is just not it. Not for the recording wise. I literally been sitting here for the past like what 10-15 minutes trying to figure out, because it was doing it yesterday. I had a video yesterday of COD, which y'all probably wouldn't which COD isn't the strongest suit on my channel, but either way, I had a video on COD and it was freezing everywhere. Like when I would get into a game, it would be fine right here. Like I'm on the menu and it looks fine. There's nothing going on. I'm looking at OBS. There's nothing wrong. But the moment I go into the game, this shit starts stuttering. Anytime I get a kill, it turns the corner heavy. It just stutters. Like it was bad. It was bad. Are we playing against the FOB clan, or are they on my team? Two PlayStation players and a PC player. He just got a PC, I bet. Or they just haven't moved on to the PC, but they've been trying to get one. That's usually what the case is. Or they're just like, we're straight. I swear that's the same thing that happened with me. But goddamn, yeah, it's been stuttering like a motherfucker. Like 5M, I just uploaded a video. 5M was fine. I don't have any problems with 5M ever. But I guess the MW3 wanted a problem. I don't know. I can't wait for Black Ops 6 to come out. I say this every year too. I don't have a problem with Call of Duty. That's the thing. It does get dry sometimes, but I don't have a problem with 5M. Well, not 5M, but Call of Duty. I keep saying 5M. That guy's sniping and I'm straight. Ooh. But this is basically like I've been trying to. We're not trying. I've been trying, but oh my god, you're scary. I'm scared. Left. Called it. But I'm here because the video that I tried to record the other day was basically me touching on questions that have been asked. I was about to say, where did he come from? I was about to say, where did he go? But some questions that have been asked and what was going on. Some things that was being said that wasn't real, that was behind different intentions. So I had recorded, and it was like an hour long too. I was just sitting here playing COD, just talking. That's sometimes I just get like, even if I'm playing solo or something like that, I just get to talking like a motherfucker. Not on no crazy shit, but watch the left. Ah, I couldn't clear the barrel. I couldn't clear past the barrel. He shot the shit out of me. Ooh. I just heard my teammate get knocked to the ground. I don't want no parts in that. That's the same sniper too. Let's see if y'all like tear gas. He got the fuck up out of there. He got the fuck up out of there. He's gonna shotgun the shit out of me. Oh, appreciate you, teammate. They just pushed my cat back. But yeah, this is going to be in multiple parts, only because I know how long I'm gonna be talking. So, yeah, there's that. First off, here's the first question I gotta ask. Where are y'all? We're in New York. That's where we're gonna always be. Now what that means is none of us that are GST have went anywhere. And I say, ooh, but I say that to say because certain people aren't in certain videos, and you get certain comments about when y'all all popping out. And the thing is, everybody's on a different work schedule, and everybody got different things going on in their lives. So certain times everybody might not be outside, but trust and believe, most of us are always outside. Most of us are always outside. But it's just certain times where a lot of times all of us be in the city. Certain times all of us be in the city, but most of the time we just don't record. Like when we're all in the city, our record button is not a thought in our mind. We're just playing the play. And that's how it was all the time. It was never changed. It never changed. So certain times y'all might see a video where you might just see me or Don, or you might just see Boss and Don, or you might see me, Don, or Boss, or you might see not all four, but you might see me, Don, Trill, and Boss. You might see all three. Or you might see four of us. That's not all of us, but then you might see four of us. You might see five. But that's the days that we actually felt like we wanted to record. You feel what I'm saying? So just because you see a lot of people, my shit glitching again. Oh, I was gonna say, but just because you see a lot of videos where, well, not a lot, but certain videos where certain people are not in it, they just didn't make it at that time. That doesn't mean that they're just gone. Is he still? No, he's not still up there. You son of a. Oh, they got him. Team, we're just letting them get the point. And there's a precision there, so we're gonna catch the next one. But yeah, so there's that. Now, anybody, I'm gonna say this: anybody you don't see in the, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen my channel, the way my channel is set up. I have everybody listed as GST. That I have in the description. There is only one other person that is GST that isn't there, and that's because he doesn't have a channel. Now, Kid, he is not GST, but that is why he doesn't have a GST before the tag. And nobody that is in my description that doesn't have a GST title is GST. So that'll let you know where everybody stands with that. So if there's any other questions or why, is he just nobody that's in my description? Nobody that's in my description that doesn't have a GST that doesn't have a GST clan tag or whatever tag you want to call it. I ain't sure for some reason. I don't know why. If they don't have it there and they're not there, they're not GST. And they know they're not GST. So, and I'm gonna touch on a few things that. Now, another question: why are we not in LA? This is the last time. Now, I'm gonna say this. This is gonna be the last time that I speak on this. That's why I'm clearing everything up. Why are we not in LA? Because a nigga don't wanna. One, I'm banned out of there, and I'm gonna touch on that. But for the first primary reason of why niggas wasn't in LA, niggas said one thing. When niggas made City of Gods, niggas tried to make like a plan was on some back and forth to LA to New York shit. That was our plan. Niggas told him about the plan, and he didn't say yes, but he didn't say no. So it's kind of, so niggas was like, oh, yeah, like, my nigga what? But every time niggas brung it up, he would give some like response of like, yeah, like shit like that. So then he starts bringing up, you would hear subliminal like times where he'd be like, oh, gotta fly, I gotta fly in New York, I gotta fuck with New York, like certain shit he'd just say occasionally, but never did. But then he actually makes his character. Ooh, this was a while ago, by the way, over a year ago. But he actually makes a character. He has to get the character right, shit like that. But he's on, from what I saw, he was in there before I hopped in the city. He was in there. From what I saw him for about half an hour to an hour. That was about the longest I seen him. After that, I didn't see him in LA at all. Not in LA, but I didn't see him in New York at all. No way you just went up to the high. But I didn't see him in New York at all. But then time flies. He still is making this, cause we had a hard reset. We had a reset. Shit happened and we had a reset. What the fuck? Where did he go? Oh, he got a jammer. Oh, he's sitting right there. I thought he had a jammer there. But now niggas like, he's still making this little, I gotta recreate my character in New York and shit like that. And niggas like, shit, nigga done fuck with your city for 2.5 years. The least you could have did was flew in and fucked with, like, supported niggas and shit like that. Like, niggas did that to your city, whether you wanna agree with it or not. That's like, that's documented. You can't say that. But that's just what niggas, that's just what's going on in niggas' head. Niggas like, shit, the hell? But then niggas like, okay, I see you don't fuck with niggas. And the thing is, I like niggas, I was talking to bro and it seemed like, to me, it seemed like he took the fact that we made a city like a certain way. I don't know how he took it, but it just seemed like he took it a certain way, as if he was like, man, like on some fuck with niggas type shit, cause he didn't like. That's just the type of vibe that I got from it. The dude was just acting weird. Like, anytime niggas would ask him certain questions about us, he wouldn't answer. And I'm pretty sure you probably was in his comments. You probably know you was probably in his comments and he didn't respond. And that's the same thing that we said. Like, these folks is asking you questions because he didn't even know how to feel about it. That's how I feel. He didn't even know how to feel about it. So niggas asking him questions, and we already like, and that's the same shit Don told him. Like, nigga, we wasn't on no, like, niggas wasn't on no bullshit. Niggas wasn't trying to do no weird shit. Niggas was on some back and forth shit from LA to New York. Now, how did you take it? We don't know. But that's the type of shit that niggas was on. Niggas was trying to do like some back and forth shit to New York to LA. A different change. You want to go a change of map, a change of film. And it was on New York was on some mob shit. LA was on some gang shit. That's exactly how it was. But then, as you know, I never left. Me and Don never left. Like, we was already playing, like, we was still playing in LA even after the bullshit. Like, certain times Don would fly in. I was in there pretty heavy. That's why y'all see me in certain videos of certain niggas channels where I uploaded in a nigga. I uploaded my shit. By the way, we're getting fucking stomped. But I never left. So certain shit, and it was certain shit changing about LA to the point where the whole shit changed. Like, it wasn't the same. And what I mean by that is, it wasn't an all around, it wasn't faced towards an all around server no more. It was only featured around cars. It was only featured around cars. And don't get me wrong, certain niggas trapped, but there wasn't nothing else going on. Damn, I did horrible. But yeah, there wasn't nothing else going on. It was just nothing but car meets, races, and just T/start sale, just trapping. That's it. Other than that, that was it. Niggas weren't trying to do nothing. Niggas weren't trying to do no goddamn. Don't get me wrong, niggas tried to throw a club event, but ain't no females. That's the thing. And even when you did, certain shit got dry. Shit got dry. Niggas didn't want to do shit else. Niggas went on about their business. Niggas flew out, went out, or they just went and did something about their business. All the car niggas or whatever, y'all was car people. Y'all went and did y'all car shit where y'all drag race or whatever. Everybody split up and did their own thing. Everybody went to cook up, do their own thing. And that was the way the server was going. That was the way the server was going for a little minute, and it probably still is. I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, I'm banned out of there. I'm not worrying about that. Yeah, but he took robbing out, so he couldn't rob nobody, and you didn't lose nothing when you died. So the only way you was losing shit was if PD took it. So basically, the server was just set up to where it was a win-win at the end of the day either way. I asked him about it, tried to get him to change it. Didn't work. He didn't care. And the reason why he took the robbing out was because certain people was complaining about being robbed multiple times, and I already know who it was, and I told bro about it. I told bro who it was. I'm like, bro, we already got the niggas who was doing it. We already got them out of there. He already banned them beforehand because of something else. Because apparently they was cheating or whatever. So they going around just robbing folks or whatever, robbing folks back to back to back to back, and that's not the way the server was supposed to go. So for about over a year, I think, over a year, maybe a year, over a year, whatever, he ends up Robin was gone and shit like that. So the server was in to me the server was in a weird spot. They'll look at it different because they didn't do that type of shit anyway, or at least not when I was there. When I was there, they already had said they wasn't on that type of shit, and niggas never tried to get them to be on no type of shit like that. Never went after them niggas to try to shoot them and then like that. We never tried that. Any nigga that tried us, nigga, we stepped on their neck. But for the most part, shit, we ain't bother them niggas. And y'all know what type of car people I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Then the crazy shit started happening to where I'm speaking on the season 3 of what went on in that point. Damn, this shit got shot. But then the weird shit started happening. I wake up one day and I look at my phone, look at Discord, and magically the nigga changes my role from chief. He takes my chief role and gives it to another person that's like I guess a cop IRL. No warning. Like I ain't get no warning, no nothing. Just woke up and that's the way I found out. So then I'm like, alright, that's all I need to hear. Mind you, everybody's in the chat. Well, not everybody, but niggas that I had hired or whatever, I had showed how to do the shit and shit like that, because I had other people that did police shit too. They was trying to help the server, niggas like shit. I'd be a cop, bro. Fuck it. Niggas like, bro, we already got a chief. What the hell? You ain't even tell bro, like, you ain't even at least tell, bro, that he was being like, you was gonna make that change. You just. But then I'm like, bro, yeah, alright. My exact words was, alright, that's all I need to hear. That was my exact words. Whether he deleted the shit, that shit was far. That shit was like that shit is a scroll up. That shit was a while ago. That shit I sent that shit in the general chat. And whether it's deleted or not, I don't know. But that was my exact words. He put a 100 under it. But goddamn, I'm like, alright, I don't give a fuck about the PD shit. They want to do that, they can do that. Whatever the fuck happens, that's what happens. I don't give a damn. Apparently, you don't want me as chief no more. You don't want me as PD no more. That's cool. You want a person that got IRL experience, even though having IRL experience doesn't always go well. Because how many cops do you know that are crooked to this day? How many cops do you know that don't even know they own fucking laws that they don't abide, that they're supposed to abide by? But hey, so I get in the city, and y'all know I use I got admin permission because I be giving people my cars when they pay for them. I give my people their car, I give people their cars when they pay for them ASAP, shit like that. Now, I load into the city, and I don't have those. He took those when he took my chief role. So the nigga says, and I asked him, I'm like, bro, you took my roles and shit, bro? Like, you ain't even, I don't even care about the PD shit. This is my exact words. I said, bro, I don't even care about the PD shit. It's started to seem like he just trying to make me, like, trying to push me away from the server. Like, how am I supposed to give people my cars now? His response was, the reason why I gave you cheat, reason why I took your chief role, the reason why I appointed somebody else's chief, because it seemed like he was ignoring me when I was fucking what's the name? It seemed like you was ignoring me when I was telling you that people were giving too many you was giving people too many high times for jail. Now the only times that we spoke on, and I can go back in the messages, he's blocked, but I can go back in the messages and some more shit. He said the only times that we spoke on was fleeing and evading. And he agreed on the price 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes on that. I've never spoke on a single charge other than that with that man. So from there, and he said from there, he said about my powers. He said, I'm just making, basically a short summary of it was, I'm just making changes before the developers get in here and start doing stuff. Now, y'all don't know, developers are people that help out. They run the server, make sure shit's alright, make sure shit's running good and shit like that. So in the back of my head, mind you, this nigga's a heavy procrastinator. He knows that. So in my head, I already know how this nigga act. I'm like, bro, ain't no fucking developers coming in here. Ain't no fucking developers coming in here. I already knew that. So I'm like, bro, you talking about developers in the future? What does that have to do now? But what's that have to do with now? Like, I spoke about this shit to this nigga like two times, I think. Maybe 2 times. One in chat, the other one when I text him. I'm like, bro, you took my powers with no explanation, and your and to be honest with you, the only reason why I say no explanation is because the explanation you gave me, it doesn't make sense. You took my powers because you were talking about you was waiting for developers to get in here, but that doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I can't give people my cars when they pay for them, like right now. Like you talking about in the future, even hypothetically if it does happen. So he said, you're misinterpreting, you're not understanding what I'm saying. And I said, what you mean by that? So what you mean, bro? What you mean? He says, you may not even need them. I said, bro, but what does that have to do with right now? I said, I've been having people trying to make orders to try and get my cars and shit like that, and I can't do that because I don't have them. He said, why didn't you call hit me or Bears to do it? Yeah, at the time he had switched me and Bears out, basically. So he said, why didn't you call it out? Why didn't you ask me or Bears? I said, bro, I already know how you are with me. You don't fuck with me. And I already know how you procrastinate. So why would I call you knowing damn well it's you not finna fly in? Because you have to fly in to spawn the car and stuff like that. You have to fly in for that. So I know for a fact you're not finna do that. I know you're not. He's like, you could have tried, is what I'm saying. You could have tried. I say, bro, whatever. That conversation ends. And I'm still without power. So I gotta wait. So now I either gotta wait for 2 things. I gotta wait for a guy to get off work, which is not a problem. The fact that you have work, everybody got lives. Everybody got a life. But I shouldn't have to wait on this nigga for something that's mine. I shouldn't have to wait on nobody for something that's mine, bro. That doesn't make any sense. Now mind you, this nigga already goddamn. The nigga already had some animosity between me because of the fact that certain niggas was coming to me asking me, and this is really gonna be like not confusing, but this is gonna be like, okay. But certain people was coming to me on some shit like, hey bro, can you give me like they would pay for a car from this nigga. He wouldn't give it to him. It would be already be made in the server, and this isn't the first time he's done this, and he can't call Cat. And all he has to do is load in and give it to him. Or as a matter of fact, let me say this. After that shit, the nigga basically ended up saying, like before I had got into the second conversation with the nigga about my powers and shit, the first conversation, nigga was like, I just don't like how, well not I just don't like, but this isn't like basically saying this isn't easy or whatever, and then having my admins downplaying on my work ethic is it doesn't help the situation basically. I said, bro, how is it downplaying if it's true? Now you gonna ask, what you downplay on? People was coming to me asking me, could I give people his cars that they paid for, and I told them no, you gotta get them from them because I literally can't do it. I literally can't do it. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't do it because I didn't know the spawn code. 2, I didn't know if you really paid for it or not. So even if I did know, I wasn't finna do that. And I wouldn't want nobody giving my shit to nobody without my permission. You feel me? So niggas was coming to me asking them type of questions like, hey bro, I paid for a car from this nigga and I'm still waiting type shit. Is there a way you can type the spawn code in and spawn it in and give it to me? I say no. And it was a few niggas that asked me that. There was a few niggas that asked me that, bro.
I'm at level 5. I only gotta do that 5.
And mind you, they were pulling up like it would be times I'm at the garage and niggas will see me and niggas will spark a conversation. Yo, what's good? And then the conversation they lean into that shit. Like I'm waiting on a car from bro, and like, cause they would see a car from. What the fuck is wrong? Hey, shut the hell up.
Hey, what the?
No, ain't no A. Shut the hell up. Ain't no A. Shut the hell up.
What did his custard ass say, bro? What did
let me mute them before.
Ass say, boy?
Yeah,
I know you like jelly-filled donuts, bitch.
Yeah, let me mute them because they already know they're finna go there. Everybody goes racist the moment you say something in this game. But what was that? Yeah, so they would see a car and be like, yeah, that shit hard, and that shit'll remind them of something they paid for. It remind them of something they paid for, and then the conversation leads into that. So next thing you know, goddamn, what was I about to say? So next thing you know, goddamn, I'm like, bruh, one time I ain't never told nobody to just not shop with, bro. I ain't never told nobody to just not shop with, bro. Never, not one time. None of us have. Whether he wants to believe it or not. Never told nobody to do no shit like that. I ain't never told nobody to do no shit like that. Now, I have said, bruh, certain situations where you gotta watch how you shop with that nigga. Because he will forget. And he knows he will forget. Now, did he get better over time with that shit? Yes. Is the issue fully gone? No. Is that still a business issue? Yes. Now, unfortunately, bro, I can't control the fact that these niggas feel some type of way because of the fact that you're not giving them their shit. Now, is he done with it? I don't know if he still do that shit or not. But speaking on the conversation at hand, that's what niggas was looking at you for. And I can pull plenty of people that I still talk to, and they ain't gonna lie to me. They ain't finna lie about you. Niggas finna say exactly what the hell they went through. The same thing that niggas went through. You think Boss, Don, and Trill ain't had a car that was just waiting for a long ass time where they had to be built or it was already built? You think niggas wasn't waiting on certain shit for a while? Now, I didn't go through that because I didn't get cars from him. And when I did, I got them straight then and there. He didn't do that to everybody, but he did that to a good bit of people. Damn. He said, damn. But, so the nigga I ain't never told nobody to just not shop with, bro. I always just said you gotta watch how you shop with that nigga. Now, if he's in the server and he's right next to the car you want and you pay for it, you better get it right. You better make sure he gets it right then and there. You better make sure he can transfer it right then and there. Shopping with that nigga, shopping with him when he's not in the city will end you up. It will more than likely end up in you in that situation. Or if you have to get a car made. If you have to get shit made. There was times where he would stop working on another person's project to work on somebody else's, and then tried to quote unquote say, I gave you 2 weeks where I didn't do nobody else's projects. That ain't the point. You should be knocking, like, there shouldn't be no expedited, you feel me, like no time where I just say fuck this nigga shit, I'm about to work on this nigga shit. It don't matter. Like, at least in my eyes, it don't matter. But then you got people waiting and shit like that. And mind you, this little waiting process that I'm mentioning, he was doing this in season 1. He was doing this in season 2. He was doing this in season 3. This ain't no new shit. Like, he been procrastinating, he been doing this. He procrastinate with his own shit. That's just what that nigga do. Ooh. But goddamn, there's no way you ran to the fucking corner. 3 of them. But goddamn. So the nigga ended up feeling some type of way because he's noticing that a lot of people are like, I guess a lot of people are catching on to what I'm saying, because the same shit that I'm saying, they end up happening. Because I already know this nigga excuses. Matter of fact, as they learned, as they kept going through it, they started learning his excuses and catching on to it. Most of the time, I ain't even tell them nigga shit. And this ain't some of the people I fuck with. Certain people it is, certain people it ain't. Some of them, they just came to me on some, like I said, wanting to get they shit, and they don't even talk to me. They don't even talk to me in the server. But some of them niggas wanted to know, like, what's good. Cause niggas was looking at me crazy. I'm like, bro, I ain't got nothing to do. I can't do nothing. The only thing I can do is give you my shit. I can't control what that nigga do. I have no control over what that nigga do. He don't hit me up and say like, hey bro, can you toss this, man? Like, bro, we don't even have that type of, you feel me? We never had that type of thing. I'm lying. One time I did do it for the nigga. One time there was a time period where I did do it for the nigga. But other than that, offside of that, I ain't never had no goddamn, feel me? I ain't never had that. Like, I ain't never had that friendship with that type of nigga. Matter of fact, me and him used to get in arguments every fucking time we used to talk. Niggas had different viewpoints, and then niggas turned it into an argument. That's just the way it was. And as a matter of fact, after that, goddamn. But the reason why I got banned out of there, bro, the shit's so crazy because I'm still in, not in no shop, but it's just like, because niggas was already telling me like, bro, soon he finna ban you, bro. Soon he finna ban you.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
I'm not even talking in game. He just said shit. Oh, he's talking to that guy. But soon it was like niggas was already telling me like, bro, he gonna ban you one of these days. And I'm not on no bullshit. And I'm like, bro, I already know he is. I already know it's coming. Cause there's certain shit that niggas is asking, and it was like one time where me and him got into an argument over like, cause he lessened the amount of the drugs in the city. Like, you couldn't make as much off the drug. Like, it was like a 60K difference, let's just say. So I'm like, bro, you like the drugs not hitting like that. You ain't even tell a nigga like, bro, you couldn't like what was the reason for it? So me and him got into an argument behind that, and in the end, he ends up saying, if you want to, you can get the fuck on, bro. I'll permaban your ass if you want to. Just get the fuck on. But before that, you're a goofy. But before that, I had said, like, we was like, he was like, what was the point of you making this statement if you were just gonna say never mind? I said, bro, cause I ain't trying to get inside of no argument, and then next thing you know, you get emotional, and then you ban me because you emotional. Because that's usually what I done been banned probably 3, maybe 4 times out the whole time I've been in there. Certain times where he'll get drunk, start talking crazy. Me, I don't make the situation no goddamn better. He next thing you know, I'm perma-banned. He ends up unbanning. Matter of fact, it was a situation where he did that. And then Don was in the chat and he was like, oh, I kind of feel bad now. Yeah, because you just banned me because of the fact that you felt emotional about something. So then the nigga unbans me. Bro, that shit done happened 3 to 4 times already, bro. So I'm like, bro, I ain't even finna go that route. He like, well, that shit is over with because I'm done getting upset over shit over something that I can control in my server and some shit like that. So then we get into the argument and the situation that I just told y'all, that happens. That happens. So I'm like, so then that happens and I'm like, I thought you said you wasn't getting upset about that. And he comes back to the mic and says, please leave the server. Just leave the server or some shit like that. I'm like, no, I'm not going nowhere. Mind you, I got all my custom cards and shit in there and all that. I'm not going nowhere. Because I already know what the next step is. Which is actually what's going on right now. I already know what the next step is once you do that. So then the nigga ends up, I hear shotguns and everything everywhere. So then that's just an argument that happened in season 3 out of nowhere. Like I said, down the club, we got into it and shit like that. Man used to get into it all the time. There'd be certain shit that just don't make sense to me. There's no way in the hell we're really getting swarmed right now. Yeah, they're crazy as hell. If you think I'm finna sit through a swarm this whole time, you're crazy as hell. I don't even know if we were winning or not. I was just killing folks. But then that happens and shit. Mind you, this isn't in order. I'm just saying what was happening through season 3. I haven't even went through season 2 or 1 yet. I should have started with that, but yeah. But goddamn, that was just something that he always did. But next thing you know, that was when the drugs got turned down before the Robin came out, I think. Wait, no, it was after. It was after. And I think, don't quote me on it, but I think we got, well, no, niggas ain't getting no argument about that. Niggas was just like, bro, what the hell? Like, niggas like, bro, goddamn, we can't even rob no more. Like, what the fuck? It's supposed to be a serious RP server. Like, that was my thing. Like, this was a serious RP server, and this server just leaned towards straight up cars. And that's not what serious RP LA is. Like, that wasn't what LA was. You can go back in multiple videos. That was never what LA was. Even though niggas was picking up cars, but that wasn't what that was. But then goddamn, oh, when I got banned. That was the next thing that even happened in the first place. I'm over here watching a fucking movie and my phone is going off. I'm talking about going off. I look at my phone, open Discord. That's where the shit was coming from. Discord, I guess they was going off in a general chat. They was going back and forth and shit. I guess Skinny or whatever. Y'all remember Skinny in my videos and shit like that. But bro was, I guess, making his complaint. Cam was making his little complaints about the city and shit like that. And I guess him and them two got into it with bruh. Out of nowhere, I'm looking at the chat, cause he banned Cam. He bans Cam, and I see his name go white. But yep, cause Cam already had said he was finna get banned. Like, he didn't tell me that, but I could just see the way. I could see the way he was typing. He was already talking about he was finna leave this server. He was saying, cause the bruh told him to leave. If you don't like the server, he said that's exactly what he said. He said, bro, if you don't like the server, just leave. So the nigga say, I will leave because my test server better than this shit. So he bans him for promoting, he says. Even though that ain't that's promoting, but it's not the intention that he was making. He was trying to make an insult to bruh server, not promote his. Nigga don't even have a test server. But not that I know of, but I ain't never seen nothing about it.